Hi guys, this is Sibylla Mirage. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're passing by. This channel talks mainly about jewelry, and in today's video I'm gonna cover everything about my 5 motif onyx bracelet. You have been asking me to talk about this bracelet for so long, and today you get what you asked for. Let's go! Guys, I have never shared the story behind my onyx bracelet, and I feel like this is such a good opportunity because I am doing Vlogmas this year. This is our bonding time, getting to know each other time. I am sharing secrets with you. Grab your hot cocoa, grab your glass of wine, and let's get into the story because it is one of my favorite bracelets because of how I got it. I started my Van Cleef game large. I started with a 10 motif in white mother of pearl and a pair of white mother of pearl earrings. And before that, I got 2 necklaces. I got a sweet and a hammered yellow gold pendant in vintage size. So when I was getting my 10 motif in white mother of pearl, I saw onyx earrings and I got them. But my very first pair of vintage Alhambra earrings in onyx were scratched. That was before my microscope. By the way, check the video from yesterday where I cleaned my entire frivole set. I'm wearing my earrings today and they're so clean. I show you how I clean my jewelry and I find that video very relaxing. Now, when I got my very first pair of vintage Alhambra earrings in onyx, they were scratched. That was before my microscope, that was before my magnifying glass, and I saw it with the naked eye. So I took them back and I exchanged them, and the second pair was also scratched. And I was under the impression that onyx is extremely durable. It doesn't scratch, but that's not true. That's just not true. And those hairline scratches bothered me. So when I went to get my third pair of onyx earrings, I knew exactly what to look for. So they had several pairs at the boutique. It was in the Costa Mesa boutique. They had about 5 pairs or 4 pairs, and they brought them all out to me. And because of the fingerprints, it was very hard to look for those fine scratches. So the assay that was helping me washed all of them. She steamed all of them just so I could see everything. And onyx is fine. Like, it's not recommended to steam it because high temperature is not very good for any crystal, but once is okay. And that experience stood out to me. It was very negative in nature because the woman helping me told me that because I'm taking my time to decide and because I am looking for scratches, I don't want that piece. That I'm just looking for a reason not to buy it. But it was the opposite. I wanted those earrings so much that I went through so much trouble to see so many pieces, so many pairs, just to pick the best one for me. So after she told me that, I closed my eyes, picked a pair, and I went home. That pair was perfection. But because every time I wore those earrings or wanted to wear those earrings, I remembered that negative experience. I sold them. And another reason I sold them, it's because now I have my malachite earrings that I got for Christmas last year, and I wear them all the time. So I felt comfortable letting them go, and I'm very happy because the person who got them from me had probably the best experience buying them from me, but I had a negative experience with buying those. Everybody wins. When I got those earrings, I did not think that I needed an onyx bracelet because they're neutral. They're black earrings in a gold frame. They will go with everything, just like mother of pearl earrings. You don't really need to match them to anything. Guys, by the way, book a call with me now because I can be booked Saturday and Sunday, limited hours, of course. But before Christmas, I'm offering phone or FaceTime consultations 7 days a week. So book your consultation now and we will go over all of your jewelry related questions. And the questions you come to me with are so interesting and so unique and definitely demand individual attention. So this is my website, guys, before I forget. Now let's continue. I decided to get an onyx bracelet because I felt like I had a mother of pearl set. Why not get an onyx set? None of the boutiques here in LA had more than one. So I called my essay from Bellagio in Vegas, and he said that we just got 4. And I know that I will have the best options in front of me, and I will not be rushed because I know my essay and I know how kind and patient he is. So I decided to go to Vegas the next morning, and I left at 5 o'clock in the morning, and by 9 I was already there. It's usually a 3.5 to 4 hour drive, and I wanted to put one on hold, but I think back then they also didn't put things on hold, because I remember he said that even if we sell a couple, we have 4. So don't worry about anything, just come. So the next morning, I literally opened the boutique with him, and they had all 4 pieces. I filtered out the ones I didn't like based on the serial number. So 2 of them I didn't like, and 2 of them I liked. And the 2 that I liked, I asked my essay for his opinion, and I wanted him to choose because I couldn't see any scratches. And he took a magnifying glass, his own, looked at the stones up close, and picked a bracelet for me. So that's the kind of service you want. And once you find that, it's very hard to downgrade. When he looked at those bracelets under the magnifying glass, he picked the one that had the least dirt, lint, specks between the frame and the stone. And then I did the rattling test, which is pretty much, this is how you do the rattling test. If it doesn't rattle, it's perfect. If it rattles a little bit, that's also fine. I would prefer slight rattling than no rattling, because my mother of pearl earrings, the pearls were tightened so hard that they cracked, and then Van Cleef refused to replace the pearls, and the earrings ended up traveling back and forth 6 times to their workshop in New York until a couple of managers got involved and told the workshop, do the job and replace the pearls because the client is paying for them, even though I should not have been paying for them because they cracked them in the repairs. Anytime I took something off, my earring would fly off my ear, one or the other. The clasp was not tight around my ear. So I wanted to tighten the clasp, but they tightened the pearls because they didn't understand what I wanted tightened, because the description was not good enough. So they cracked the pearls, and the mechanism was still very loose, but the pearls were cracked. And then all I wanted after that is just for the pearls to be replaced, forget the mechanism. And they didn't want to do that because they said that they're perfectly fine, and they were not. They had cracks around every single prong. And only after I got my Onyx bracelet, I felt like I needed it this entire time. I had this CDC bracelet from Hermes for so long. I had it way before my Onyx bracelet. It's lizard skin, and this is gold plating in yellow gold. They go so well together. Like, I cannot, guys. They look so good together. They look so badass. They're just a match made in heaven. I never even put 2 and 2 together until I got my Onyx bracelet, and I'm like, oh wow, this is phenomenal. This is such a dream combo, and I've never seen it on anybody. So to me, this was so worth it because it's just so up my alley. This is like truly my style. This is truly my style, so I was very happy. And back then, when you got your bracelet, you could have had it resized. If you get it early in the morning, you could have had it resized by the end of the day in Vegas because there are lots of tourists and the rules were different. So I got this bracelet resized by around 4 or 5 p.m. and I picked it up, and it was just such an easy experience. So I really value that. Leave your comments down below if you agree. And sometimes I feel like if a piece is so hard to get, like impossible to get, I will get it from any essay, or if it's a stone of a shade that I have been after for a very long time, maybe I'll get it from any essay just because it's very special and it's meant for me. I feel like this bracelet has such an adventure behind it, and also a very easy, even though it was an adventure and it was quite a bit of a drive, but it's still a very easy purchase. It was a very easy decision. My essay helped me decide. He didn't look at me like I was crazy or anything. I feel like essays who are impatient with their clients, they're not in it for the right reasons, and I feel like they hate their job. Your job is to be helpful and to make my decision making and to make my experience pleasant and easy, and I want to feel like a princess getting a piece, and their job is just to make that happen, to make your dream piece come to you in the most beautiful way. So it's very important how you're being treated. So please leave your comments down below if you have an experience to share, whether good or bad. We're here for the tea, we're here for the drama, as well as your good experiences. And if you have any questions about the Onyx bracelet, of course, leave your comments down below. I resized it to be a size 17, which means I removed 4 links. Now they changed the terminology, so they call it 8 links, but it's 8 circles, 4 links. So it has the same amount of links between each motif. So that's pretty much what it looks like. And I love it very much. It is very neutral. It goes well with absolutely everything. Plus I have my CDC bracelet. Thank you so very much for watching. If you found this video interesting, entertaining or helpful, give it a like, subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye guys.